I got a comment from a viewer. This was a great message. I've come to realize last week after an argument I had with my mother, where she made it a point to insult me that I don't have discipline due to my mother not having discipline and me not spending enough time with my father to install some discipline in me. So, the mother admits that she made a mistake, that the father made mistakes, and that's why the mistakes seem to be handed down, so to say. At least that's what I'm getting at. Now, if the person who wrote me this comment would first take what I just said and let me know if I was spot on, or correct me, that would be much appreciated. But since I can't speak to that person right now and I have a message from this commentary, I'm just going to keep moving forward. So now I'm 35, divorced with 2 children and overweight like she was. I'm not morbidly obese like she is, but I know I'll soon be there if I don't parent myself and get my priorities in order. It will be a full 2 weeks since that incident tomorrow, and I've been working out every day since. Well, congratulations. That's what I like to hear. That's what you should like to hear more than me, and that's a lifestyle that you're describing. So I comment to her. It's really open what she said and not easy to hear from a parent. My mother was brutally honest, but I thank her for that. And honestly, my father was very soft as far as discipline, but he instilled a lot of great manly qualities in me. And kids need that. They need discipline. You see, I remember how she was and how my father was. I love them both, and they did their best. So I can relate. One of the best things we can do is be a living example. As a family, we're waiting for my nephew to show some drive with his life. But time has to fix that, since he is an adult now and living on his own. And when I say fix it, yes, there are some broken components to his life and to his past. But that doesn't mean that all is lost. I just want my nephew to look to the example that his family is setting for him. Living clean, speaking positively, and finding something that he can get out of bed to pursue with passion every day. You know, you don't want to go to sleep if you have to wake up to a shitty life. So I say to this viewer, so you're in the gym now, eh? Well, you got to know I like that. Stay on fire and stay candid. You have a new lifestyle, not a fly-by-night approach. This is something that you do now, right? Thank you for saying hello, and your boys will remember what kind of energy you have until they are no more. Protect that and don't allow people to keep you in your past. You're not that person anymore. But sometimes people can only comment on what you gave them. Give them something else to throw in your face. Like how you're trimming up and building new character blocks. People always want what others have if it's valuable. Whether they're robbing them with strong arm robbery, whether they're saying something nasty to take away from their great day that they're having. I saw Cole and what the snake diet did for him, and I wanted that. I wanted that more than anything. So I did what he did. You know, people have thrown my past in my face. Okay, well, congratulations on doing that. But you have to see that That's just a primitive tactic to getting something for yourself that God knows what it is. I don't know what it is, right? Why do you say these things to people? Sometimes you say things to people to affect change. Sometimes you have to yell to shut their inner monologue down. Okay? Because sometimes you listen to yourself and you need something to overpower that. Sometimes you have to yell at a person to get them to freaking listen. Sometimes that's what it takes. But from what I'm getting from this viewer is that she has some fixing to do. She has some new mindsets to set in. And this is where the video is going, is that in order to get this type of change, it's going to be uncomfortable. You got to step away. You got to step away from the person you used to be, meaning the person who used to think a certain way, and you've got to take on a new brain. And yeah, you know, people are going to say cruel things, and people are going to doubt what you're doing, and people are going to question what you're doing. But so what? The best thing to do is to just be the example.